Let's see. We're going to have a train or rail going through here. And the water is going to come over. So they'll run over from here. Where is it going to go? It's going to have to be... Yeah, we're going to have to be down a level. Oh, I can do this way. So if I get rid of this, no one needs that. Oh, where am I at? Oh, that's weird. There we go. So let's see if we go back here. So we have up with that, and this is going to go up all the way there. Why don't we put a torch there? So on this side, though, I'm going to need a lever there. So that'll run things back and forth. And then I'm probably going to want like a powered rail there. And then this is going to be the water. So the water will come up and over into this area. Yeah, so it'll come across here. No, that's not going to work. I need this down one. Look, what was I saying about not following my own directions? This is a prime example of me not following all the plans I had laid out before, because I had all this all organized beforehand. I've actually built it. So I've built this before, and I'm just now trying to figure out how to build it again, because I'm not cautiously paying attention to my example. I'm just sort of casually paying attention to my example. So the rail will go over here. The water will come up to here and run over this way. So it's going to run over, come up here, and run over this way, which probably means there. The heck, I didn't want to do that. I think that'll work. Let's try it out. We'll put some water in there and see if I make a mess before I get too far. There's oops. There it is, some water, and I think I saw some kelp. You know, I just did this. You would think I'd know what I'm doing. So if I do this here, okay, that looks good. The water's going over this way. And I don't see any water sneaking out below. Well, except for over there. But that's easy easy to remedy. Like that. I want to stick with my blocks. So I should be able to do that. Okay, that takes care of those, and I can do this. And then repeater into there, because I don't want to go back into the compare. And then here I've got a bunch of junk, but you can see where it would have clicked through there and crafted something if it was craftable. So then we got the water going up. So now when anything is crafted, it should pop up here. And then it will go over and hang around over there. Oh. But if the minecart's not there, it's not going to catch it, and the minecart's not going to pick it up. So I need it, either the minecart to go down one more, because it needs to go into a hopper. Could I do water up here? What would that look like? Let's say I did this and put a bucket of water there. And that there. Like that. Yeah, I don't think that's going to look awful. Although you can still see it. Yeah, see, I don't think I like that. Yeah, it's very sloppy, and I don't like sloppy. So what I'm going to have to do is come through here and lower this all down. One more. Because I need the water to come out, so I need the hopper to be there. Just pick up. Oh, I just messed up both sides. Well, that's the trouble of they're working with water. You make a mess. So what I'm going to have to do is lower this down. So I got the cart. So do I not have? Look at that! What a mess! My inventory is messed up. So I'm going to have to lower this down one. I think that'd be fine. Okay, let me lower this down one, and then we're almost done. Almost done with this. Well, since it's nighttime, I think I'm going to put in the beehive. Because they won't fly the coop, so to speak. Oh, I have an extra. Didn't realize that. And then I can seal in. I don't need 2 layers of glass, but it looks better. It looks better with 2 layers of glass than one. Kind of gives that false sense that you got more room to see. There we go. And so through here, let's go back up. So here I'm going to have the rail goes back and forth. It's going to swoop down here and pick up items that come through here. So the items will come up the water elevator and then go across. I need to put one more layer of water here, and then they'll run onto there. So I'll do that. And then we'll have a working item elevator to put the bottles in that I've got coming from down there. And then all I need to do is finish the walls and the roof. So this one is going to be the door right there so we can get in. But the rest of it is going to be just a mirror image of what we have over on this side. Okay, I think it's safe for me to finally put in the rest of it. Put this back in again. I keep washing it away. Stupid snow. And it would start snowing too. Ugh, my nemesis, the snow. So I've got, what do I got? Yeah, I got a bunch of junk in there. Oh wow, a lot of stuff fell in there. There. I wasn't quite sure how to use these crafters before I started this project. Now I seem to be able to do it in my sleep. Or at least they seem much easier now. So if we go through here, we're going to have... Just going to do this, this. And that. And then we'll have the water coming here. And then we'll just cap that off. And then we will have our roof here. So the roof goes there. Something about this looks a little different. Because I think... Yeah, this will peak, but I need to find out... There's at one point around here where the roof is going to go... It needs to go back and forth. Here. So I think this part here is all wrong. Right? No, it's just this side isn't built yet, so. Yeah, so like across here, we'll have, oops, like that. Yeah, like that. Then we'll have like this here. Then we'll have the same like this. There. So we were almost done. So I just need to finish up on my roof. So do this. Oh, I do have a I do have one of those. That will be good. That's going to pick up all the bottles. Let's see up here. Yeah, this roof's easy, so I know which way this one goes. And then I think... Jeez. There's an unmitigated disaster there. Let's see there. There. And I think this is going to go out one more. Like those two don't need to be there. But this needs to go out like that. And then I can do that. There we go. Yeah, that's what I wanted for the end. I like the way that looks. So now I just need to, let's see, pull this up and finish the roof on here. So let me, and then I need to clean that up because I think, well, yeah, I think that roof is right. I just need to finish it. And then get rid of all this snow. Ugh, bad snow. Snow, bad snow. Oh, before I do that, let's get some bottles going because I notice I'm already getting honey buildup. And that can be a problem because I will have to go through, look through here, make sure this is working. Okay, that is good. That's kicking up. That. Okay, that's got lots of bottles in it. Down there, up there, it's going slow enough. Oops, these hoppers, or these dispensers. Let me get all this. Good thing I checked this. So I think I need, like on these ones that are powered, to put, yeah, I think I just need, let's pull this whole thing out and then do that. And that should have harvested all of the honey. Or maybe it didn't do anything. Why didn't it do anything? Oh, okay, I realize what I've done. Very obvious now. Oh yeah, I've got one other thing I need to do before. Before I can finish this. Or get it running. Okay, what happened was, for some reason, I'm not going to go into, I put slabs here. And slabs are not going to work because they're not going to get charged with energy and they're not going to trigger the dispenser. And I also need to do this in the dispenser because if I don't, the honey bottle will actually get picked up by the dispenser. That's why you need to have a good amount of honey bottle, a good amount of empty bottles in all these. Otherwise, the honey's not going to get collected. It's going to get stuck in the dispenser. So here, this is all going to be... Oops. This is going to be down 1 here. Jeez, what the heck is going on here? Let's do this. There we go. I'm just going to cover all this up. And if I do have a ladder, will a ladder work? If I put a ladder here. Oh yeah, that'll work. Okay. I don't think I can get anywhere with that, but more glass, I think. Yeah, so all these need to be full of... So once all those dispensers are full of bottles, then we can move on to the... we can reset that up there and then move on to get everything collected. So let me... I guess I'll start working on... finish this roof and stuff, and then we can go on and finish getting that actual system set up and make sure it's working. Well, that finishes the landscape around it. So I've got a nice little path. Oh, nice little path going around here. I'm guessing there's not that much lighting back there. Boy, you are a villager? Maybe I will put you... Come on, buddy. I think I'm going to put him in a boat just to keep him for safekeeping. Where are you at? Oh, there you are. Haha, there you go. Ouch! Well, we will have to move you someplace safer, but... Let's go see. Oh, let me... I've just got him in here because I don't want the sunshine to kill him. Although, he has a hat on, doesn't he? Oh, I think he's safe from the sun, so technically I could leave him out here someplace, but I'll find a place for him. So let's see. Nothing spawnable here. Ooh, I see. That's it. He must have come from over there. Everything else looks pretty good. I will have to fix that once it snows because I'm sure I've missed a block or two. And that will... oops, let's turn off. There we go. Yeah, I missed a block or two, so that's going to have some snow on it. So let's see. Is that good? Oh, I think that'll work. Oops, no, that's not what I want. Actually, I had this beehive. I can put it like there. There's probably bees in it, but let's do honey. Oh, that's not. I forgot. I'm dealing with slabs here. There. There. Okay, that's looking good. And then a light here and a light here. Yeah, so that gets us inside here. I mean, I really don't need a porch and an entrance, but I think it's okay. There. So this side is working fine. Well, let's see over here. I think I need some more redstone. Okay, I got my redstone. So now let's take a look and see if I've got enough bottles in all these. We got 6 there. I need to have at least double digits in here. It's there. Wow, this is going to take a lot more bottles than I thought. I didn't lose any, did I? No, there's no place to lose it. So I think it just takes a lot more glass than I thought it would. Let me recharge those. Oh, while I'm here. Because I've been waiting. I put a bunch of glass in there. I was waiting for it to get all distributed. Which it did, but it just wasn't a lot of glass. I mean, it was less glass than I thought it was. So let's go over here and see. I'm going to do there and there. So that takes care of that. So I think this outside is looking pretty good. I'm going to put a light there. There, that looks good. There. Okay, I think I've got all that crazy stuff taken care of. So here I'm going to put let's see, we're going to do deposit glass block here. Oops. Here. Let's put that white and we'll glow that up so you can see it. So deposit glass blocks there. Oh, that's different, isn't it? Okay. Deposit iron ingots here. Do that and that. Okay. What was I going to do? Oh, I was going to get more glass. I think I've got enough bottles now to kind of get started on everything. I did have to rearrange this because that one, it was just too short. And I had a problem with the powered rail was locking the hoppers, so it wasn't picking up any of the bottles. That's why the dispensers weren't filling up as quick as I thought, because the bottles were just kind of sitting up here, and the minecart was pulling them down through osmosis, but none of them were going into the hoppers. So, oops. So I got that fixed. So this is much more efficient. We'll go up here. Let's let that go. So now you see I've got plenty of bottles. Eventually I'll have 64 in every slot. Because what happens is the slot gets full, or the slot gets emptied out, and the filled honey bottle will pop up into the dispenser instead of just falling underneath it to the hopper. Let's just want to give me a little bit of extra breathing room until I get all my bottles fixed, because I'm still, ooh, there, got a lever. As you see, we're still filling in bottles, so let's make sure that's all good. So I think we're all good to go. So there, everything fired. So now there's nothing powered. Minecart's still going. That's good. I think, yeah, I'm out of glass again. But there we go. I've got a bunch of bottles there. It's going to be distributed. And now, oops. If we go out here, ooh, it's dark. There, I've got some honey bottles. The bees are nice. They're sleeping peacefully. So I think that finally finishes up with this bee farm. It's a bit of overkill for what I need. I don't really need, I really don't need the honey bottles. I don't use them that much. I do use the honeycomb a lot more, so this will help over here. I may have to expand it, put some additional storage, but, well, that's still a lot of storage. I think I've got all the lighting set up correctly. Got this porch, this is new. This wasn't in my in my creative build, but I think it looks better with the little porch on there. Just where I expect the porch. Oops. I expect the porch on here because I'm going into a door. Just looked a little flat or so. So finally, that wraps things up. So I want to thank you all for watching. I'm imagining this is going to be split over a couple episodes. So I've probably not said hi-bye for a little while. But so have a great day, everybody. I will see you later. And I think we're almost done. We just have to do this plaza up here. So this is where I'm going to put in, I've got a theater, a bank, some other stuff going on up here. And then we'll be finished with this city. Oh, I've got to do a little bit of farm landscaping over there. Oh, yeah, and I had a tree, so I've got to do snow remediation on top of those trees over there. But it probably should snow before the next episode, so I'll see where all that is. I can get that patched, get the moss and the carpet on everything. Things will look nice. Then we'll just finish this up. I still need a bridge, which is the very last thing I'm ever going to do here will be the bridge from which goes over to this island here. Those towers there are mob spawners. I may go down and make a mob farm underneath each one of those, depending on how I feel at the time. Or I'll just make a tower to mark their location. I just did a cobble. Just did a cobble column there so I can see where they are. So until the next time, have a great day. I will see you later. Bye bye.